Despite schoolboy jokes that would have you think otherwise, Dolly Parton actually has 3 amazing natural assets that mark her out as one of the true greats in the pantheon of country music stars. Not only is she a terrific singer, an extremely gifted songwriter, she also has outstanding business smarts. Smarts that have kept her at the top of the show business tree for over 4 decades. Describing her beginnings as dirt poor, Dolly was the 4th of 12 children raised in a one-room shack in Tennessee. At just 9 years old, she was singing on local TV and radio stations before growing up to write hit songs for the likes of Hank Williams Jr., attaining superstardom in her own right and appearing in films like 9 to 5, the 1980 feminist comedy hit that co-starred Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin. The trio regrouped for the 25-year anniversary DVD launch of the film. Her theme tune for the movie was one of her biggest ever hits. Other songs that struck gold for her include Jolene, Coat of Many Colors, and Islands in the Stream, which she recorded as a duet with Kenny Rogers. Her business acumen really shone through, though, when Elvis wanted to record her song, I Will Always Love You, demanding half the publishing rights in the process. Dolly held out, so when Whitney Houston laid out a massive hit with the song, Dolly claimed to have made $6 million in royalties. The show business nickname is, unsurprisingly, the Iron Butterfly. One of the many things that makes her so loved, though, is her down-to-earth sense of humor. A fan of cosmetic surgery, she'll often joke about her appearance and now surgically enhanced bust with lines like, "It takes a lot of money to look this cheap."
Who's 60? I'm not 60. I said I'm 60. I didn't say 60. S-E-X-T-Y.
Well, that's you too.
Well, actually, I've been around a long time, but I don't feel any different than I did when I first went to Nashville in 1964 when I was just 18 years old. And so, you know, it's a good time in my life. I'll try to be the best 60 I can be, just like I was the best 50, 40, 30. And when I get on up there, I hope to still be working and being creative and energetic, and I look forward to every day.
She has also never stopped creating or trying new things.
Well, I think it's wonderful.
Dolly is currently writing the songs for her first ever Broadway show, a musical version of 9 to 5, that is expected to open in 2009. And yet at the age of 61, she could so easily sit back on her laurels, considering all she has accomplished. She has 25 gold, platinum, and multi-platinum discs, 7 Grammys, and 35 more nominations. She has won countless other awards and sold somewhere in the region of 100 million records. Another of her successful business enterprises is Dollywood, the theme park in her home state that is a huge tourist attraction, and it is credited with single-handedly revitalizing an economically depressed region. Her philanthropy and charity work is legendary and includes a literacy program called Dolly Parton's Imagination Library. And the song Travelin' Through from the film Transamerica recently netted her an Oscar nomination.
Well, I was in Los Angeles, and my girl from Nashville, my assistant Teresa Hughes, called me and said, "You know, you got nominated?" And I said, "No!" So it was real exciting, and I had seen that morning, I'd watched the news and seen who the movies and who the actors and actresses were, but they didn't mention anything about the music, so anyway, it was exciting.
She may no longer look like the little girl from the Great Smoky Mountains, but she has never forgotten her roots. Her first mainstream country album in many years is called Backwoods Barbie, and she maintains that, of all her honors, the statue in her hometown means the most because it came from the people who knew her. Music remains her greatest passion. I can't abandon it, she says. I'll always keep making records. Coming up, Hollywood great Humphrey Bogart.